How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Quentin the Gun Guy. Today we are discussing Southwest holsters again. Now, I did about a year ago, I think, James from Southwest Holster decided to put his holsters on special. Now, he dropped the prices quite drastically, putting him below most of the well-known holster manufacturers in South Africa, the Kydex holster manufacturers at least. So, what's happened? If you follow basically anyone in the EDC community in South Africa, then you know he did it again. He dropped his prices again. Okay, so I'm not going to give you the prices just yet. We are going to discuss whether this is a promotion or not, which I don't think it is. Now, there's a difference between promoting something because you get something out of it and just making people aware of something that they can get quality gear from. Now, it's the same as Torch SA. A lot of times with Torch SA, when they run specials, it's specials on gear that I really believe in. The same with Southwest holsters. Now, with Southwest holsters, there's no affiliation code. I don't get anything out of it. I get maybe a holster, maybe once a year from James. And then still I bought a couple of holsters from him as well. Just examples. This holster I bought from him. This holster I bought from him. This one I got for free. He sent this to me to test when he just launched the production line of holsters, the Rattler. The one that I'm running currently is the production version 2.0 that he sent me to test as well. Yeah, so this is definitely not a promotion because, as you can see, I'm not really getting anything from him. I'm still buying, well, thus far, still buying holsters from him, about the same amount as what I'm getting from him to test. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm not getting any money out of it. I'm not getting any affiliation codes, anything. What this is wait. Now look at anyone that's running anything. Let's take us reviewers as an example. Go look at my friends. Look at what they are running. Don't just take my word for face value, because you are probably going to say, well, I got this holster for free. Now I'm just gonna run this holster. Well, I've gotten other holsters for free as well, and I'm still running this. If it was up to me, I would actually still be running my original Rattler because I freaking love this thing. This is like Gen 1 of the Southwest holsters Rattler. It's basically very, very close to the same thing. I'm still gonna do a full review on this. But this still works perfectly fine. I really love this holster. Now, I probably would have still run this if I haven't gotten the others for testing, because this holster is freaking brilliant. If James was still manufacturing this, he would still be ahead of the rest of the pack in the Kydex market, at least in South Africa. Okay, so look at my friends. Look at what they run, Southwest holsters. Because, number one, they believe in what I say, because I test the crap out of the gear that I run. But I'll get to that now. And number two is I actually gave it to them. Didn't say anything. I remember, now in my private time, I'm never going to promote anything. I don't promote gear. They see the videos that I do. And what I do is I literally go to them and say, here. Or they ask me, look, dude, I saw the holster that you're reviewing. Can I see it? And I'll just go, don't say anything. I'm just like, here, take a look. That's literally what I do. And then from that, they go out and buy the holster, or I just give it to them to run, to feel, to work with it, with their firearm. So, yes, quality gear spills over into a bigger pool, because it's not just one person. No one is an island. Of course, some people around you in the EDC community is going to look at what you're running, see what you're running, handle what you're running. So, with that is a lot of my mates are already running the Southwest holsters. Okay, that's that out of the way, because this definitely isn't a promotion. This is raising awareness for you guys to get some quality gear. Now, you see that this claw has been broken off. The claw that sits on the side of the holster, increasing concealment. Now, how did it break it off? Because I run the absolute crap out of my holsters. I'm a very active guy, physically active, and then I like a challenge. So, well known in whatever training organizations that I've been in and currently am in, is that I'm the guy that's gonna say, let's go one more round, let's push it, let's go harder. I'm literally that guy. And I've got a fear of heights. Yes, it is related. I'm not going off on a tangent. I've got a fear of heights that I've had from I was little. So what happens is I never let something control me or control my mind. And a fear is something that I think is absolutely irrational. So if there's something tall, something high, I'm going to climb it. And I'm going to enjoy it because I never let fear control me. And then, of course, I've beaten back the fear of heights quite a bit. But there's still that little nagging feeling that I need to push it and I need to keep on going. Yes, I've got I used to be an active pilot as well, and that was my profession. Not in it anymore, but that's just part of it as well. So I just like to push the limits of my body, push the limits of my gear. So I want my gear to keep up with my active lifestyle and me doing just absolutely crazy and random stuff. And me breaking off a claw, most people, I haven't even really heard of anyone breaking off a claw on a Southwest holster. I did it. It just goes to show that I'm a bit rough on gear. If you follow me on social media as well, you'll see that this holster, oh no, I killed John Wick. At least Hawkeye survived. You've probably seen that this holster is an absolute state because, again, I run the crap out of my gear. I use this on a course that I do with multi-dimensional warriors, and the gear is lasting. I've got a lot of other gear that just can't keep up with my active lifestyle or the crazy stuff that I do. Southwest holsters do, and I really believe in the company, and I believe in the innovation that they are doing. How many holster manufacturers in South Africa, and this is a completely different video that I'm still going to do, how many holster manufacturers in South Africa are still innovating? Handful, not even. I think on my one hand I can count the holster manufacturers. I'm not going to fill in the blanks. You guys fill in the blanks. How many of them are innovating, changing their design, changing the holsters, improving the design of it, not just the look of it? There's a difference between improving a design and improving the look, form versus functionality. Now the functionality part, that's probably the more important part. But anyway, moving on. So what James did is he dropped down his price on the Rattler. Now this is this one, the one that runs, well, not this one. This one, production line version 2.0. He dropped the price of the standard production. Now this isn't with the crazy colors like these ones. It's the standard colors. I think it's the OD green, the black, and some other color. Can't remember. It's gone down from 1,600 to 1,300. The Viper has gone down from 1,000 to 850, and the Mamba as well from 1,000 Rand to 850 Rand, putting it far below any proper Kydex holster in South Africa. Now for the custom colors, James has gone down from 1,800 Rand on the Rattler to 1,700 Rand, from 1,200 Rand to 1,050 Rand on the custom colors Viper. Now that's all these custom crazy colors that James likes to do because he is super creative. Now at those prices, you can't really afford not to run his gear because it's brilliant gear. You won't get cheaper anyway. And something that's JC from Bravo Tactical said on one of the EDC evenings held by Waterfall Arms that I attended, is that he said he's got a case full of gear that he's not happy with, that he's tested and then just moved on to something else. Now I've got that same problem. I've got a case and then a whole big drawer full of gear that I don't run, that I've got no use for, and that's money thrown into water. Now imagine if I used that amount of investment and put it into training and put it into ammunition. I would have been a better shooter instead of just having the gear and not using it. Now there's a reason why there's so many people. Let's jump back into the old price, 1,600 Rand. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap. So there's a lot of people buying the gear, and how many people will fork out a lot of money, and then still praise the product? How many can you think of? A lot of times something will be underwhelming, something that you've seen, well, yes, these guys are saying such great things about it, and I've used my money to buy it, but now it's so underwhelming. It's not what I thought it is. And literally everyone that's running the Southwest holsters are singing its praises. Now, there's a reason for it, and there's a reason why people are moving across away from some of the bigger names or older names in the industry, moving over to Southwest Holsters and still running it and still praising the innovation and the quality of their holsters. There's a reason for it. So why waste money going for something else and then just go for Southwest Holsters? There's a reason for it. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. Please share, get word out to your mates that this special is absolutely mental. It's brilliant. And thank you so much, James, for contributing to the Everyday Carry community. And he's not just taking out of it. And I said the same thing when he dropped the price the previous time, I think, let's say about a year ago. I said the same thing. I said he's giving back into the Everyday Carry community. There's other guys in the industry just taking out, not giving back. James dropping his price this much, making sure that a lot of people are running the quality gear that they need, that's giving back to the Everyday community. And that's absolutely brilliant. So well done, James. Well done, Southwest Holsters. See you guys later. Cheers.